In this video, I'm going to be showing you 10 Discord hacks or tips that everybody needs to know for their Discord server. Now guys, when I started streaming on Twitch over 4.5 years ago, I realized pretty quickly I needed some method of audio communication outside of the games that I was playing on stream. The games just didn't have that good of audio quality and it wasn't very reliable, and so I ran across Discord. And since then, I've been using Discord for not only all of my Twitch streaming and gaming stuff, but also our larger community outside of my Twitch channel and my YouTube channel. It's where we gather and we hang out. So over the years, I've learned a bunch of awesome things about Discord that I wanted to share with you guys today, and I picked out 10 of the biggest features I feel like everybody needs to know for their Discord server. So let's jump into it. I'm going to show you what some of these things are. Some of them you may know, some of them may be brand new to you, but overall these hacks are going to help you make your Discord server next level. So we're going to go ahead and jump in and take a look at our very first hack, and that is hard returns. Now here you can see we've got our Discord server open, and something that a lot of people don't realize when they first jump into Discord, or even after using Discord for a little while, is that if you go in here and you type out some text like Discord is awesome, and let's say I want to put a space between Discord is awesome and the next line. Well, if I hit enter like you normally would to put a hard return into text, it posts it, right? And I don't want to post it, and so I don't want to have to keep making posts over and over and over again like it is so cool, and make two different posts for one bit of text. So what you can do is you can actually, we'll delete that last one there. We'll go back and edit this one. And if you want to do a hard return in Discord, instead of posting it when you hit enter, all you have to do is hold shift and then press enter, and it will take your cursor down to the next line. If you hold shift and press enter again, you can keep doing that all throughout your post. And so if I just want a bunch of space in here, I can hit save and it's not going to do anything. But the moment that I go in here and do a bunch of hard returns and I hit it is so cool, and I hit save, look what happens. It keeps the hard returns, and as long as there's some type of text later on in the post, it will allow you to create that space and keep that space as you finish off your post. So hard returns, that's my first one. Shift plus enter. A lot of people don't know this. I've had a lot of people ask me, so I figured I'd throw it in here as our first tip, just to let you guys know in case you didn't know this in your server. So tip number 2 is how to add emojis to your Discord channel categories. Okay, so we're back in our Discord server, and to show you what I mean by adding emojis to categories, I'm gonna take you up to our Discord server, The Flock, and if you guys would like to join, feel free to hit the link in the description of this video, discord.gg/flock. We'd love to have you in the community. But once we go over to The Flock, you'll notice that we've got little emojis like over our promotion section or our fellowship section. We've got emojis over topics, message board, you know, things like that, even the about section. And these little emojis kind of help spice up your Discord server, make it look better. It helps break up all the different channels and the categories. But how do we get these up there? Well, there's 2 ways to do this. So I'm gonna go back over to our test server, and the first way is actually just to jump on your mobile device, and if you go into your Discord app and then you go to edit a channel category, you can add emojis from your phone's emoji keyboard that's integrated in whenever you start to type in your category text for whatever you want the name to be. But if you're on computer, that's a lot harder because there's not, if I click on this and hit edit category, there's no emoji keyboard that pops up. But Windows actually does have an emoji keyboard. So if you hold the Windows key and you press the period button, it's going to bring up the entire Windows emoji keyboard. And these are a lot the same emojis that you have in your mobile device. So you can go through here, you can look through, see if you find anything that fits with your category. And in this case, we're just going to put, for text channels, we're going to put like a printer for now, or we could put all kinds of things up there. I'm probably let's do something like this. There we go. So you might have to test them out a little bit more, but I'm going to put this little page right up there. And now when I hit save changes and I go back, now our text channels have a little emoji up there that people can use to kind of represent that category and tell them a little bit quicker what's in there. So this is how you add emojis to your categories for your Discord channels. So tip number 3 is to change your Discord server from a personal Discord server to a community Discord server. And there's a few reasons why you want to do this. One is because you'll get server insights for your Discord. So if you're creating a community larger than just you and a couple of friends, you can actually get insights as to how many people are joining your server, how many people are leaving, how many times, people are talking within your different channels and things like that. But also the Discord community settings give you the ability to have like screening features if you want people to read your rules and agree to them before they can type anything in your server and things like that. All of these community features can be added to your Discord by just changing from a private to a community-oriented Discord. So let's jump on over. Okay, so once you're back in your Discord server, go to your server icon over here and right-click on it, and then go to Server Settings, and then go to Community Settings. Now, when you go here, if you've never enabled this before, it's going to bring you to this page, and it's going to ask you, are you building a community? What's it all about? That sort of thing. We're going to click Get Started. And once we do, it's going to say, okay, you got to keep your community safe, verify your email is required in order to do this. And then also you have to have scanned media content from all members. So once you got those verified on there, you're going to hit next. Then it's going to say, okay, let's set up the basics, rules or guidelines channel. So which channel do you want your rules and guidelines to be posted in, or where are they going to be posted? We're going to just click on this and hit general because I don't have one set for this test server. Also, where do you want the community updates channel to be? Discord will actually send you community updates about Discord. So you want to pick like a Discord mods channel that's only for you or your moderators. And once you pick a channel for that, you're going to hit on that channel, and then you're going to click next. And once you read through this, agree and understand the guidelines, hit finish setup, and now your Discord server is a community server. And you'll notice over here on the left hand side, if we scroll down to community, we've got a bunch more features than we had before. And so now we can see our server insights. We can actually apply to the Discord partner program. You can apply for Discord discovery, which is how people can find your Discord. It makes it more public. But then also there's this membership screening section, and here is where you can actually set up rules for your Discord server. And then people actually have to click, I have read and agree to these rules, before they can type anything in your server. So you get these features as well when you change your Discord server from a private over to a community server. So that's another tip. If you didn't know that this existed, this is actually awesome. You can set up a welcome screen, so when people come into your server, it pops up and says, welcome to the server. Here's some of the channels I suggest you check out first, and that sort of thing. So check this out, you guys. Community servers are the way to go unless you just want a server for you and a few friends. I would highly recommend switching over to a community server. Tip number 4 is actually how to mark read messages within your Discord DMs as unread. And, a lot of times we'll get in and we'll read a message somebody sent us, and if we don't reply right then and there, let's say we read it really fast, we get busy doing something else, we'll forget to go and reply to that message. But there's actually 3 different ways to mark it as unread so that it will pop back up into your notifications feed of all your new messages, and it'll have like that little 1 or 2 or that little number notification in the top right hand corner of new messages. So I'm going to show you guys how to mark them unread. There's 3 different ways to do it. Let's go ahead and jump into Discord. So we're back in our server, and if you're on mobile, there's an easy way to do this. You just press and hold on the message that you want to mark as unread, and when you do that, a little menu will pop up, and mark as unread will literally be one of those options. If you're on desktop, they've actually added a brand new feature, and right here we're going to look at some of our messages from one of our bots. But if I click on these three little menu buttons here, these 3 little dots, there's actually now a mark unread that you can click, and it will mark this as unread and pop up as a new message right over here. And this is a newer feature because this wasn't always there, but there's also an easier way to do this. Let's say you're reading through this and then you got to go really fast. If you hold the Alt key and press on your message, it will also do the same thing. So holding the Alt key and just clicking on whatever message you want to be unread will pop it up right over here. Now let's say that I read this and I want this message up here to be unread. Then if I click on it, it's going to take me to the message that I marked as unread. So you can right click on any message and you can hit mark unread, or you can just press Alt and then click on it and you're good to go. So if you're a power user, the Alt hotkey or the Alt keybind is going to really come in handy quite a bit. So hack number 5 is something I get asked about a lot, and it's how do I get multiple posts to look like one giant post rather than having them broken up with a whole bunch of individual post features. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let's jump over to the Discord. Okay, so if we go up to my Flock Discord server right up here, you'll notice that I have 1, 2, 3 different posts that all look like one giant post here. And so when people come and look at our welcome screen, they see 3 different posts that all are fluidly put together. Now, a lot of times people ask, well, how did you do this? Because mine will will be, it'll show my name here and the date, and then I'll post again. It'll show my name and the date again, and then again, and so it'll look like 3 individual posts. How do you break it up like this where there's no username or picture or anything like that? Well, I'll show you. If I was to message in here right now and add something to our welcome screen and say, again, huge welcome to everyone. We'll spell that correctly. There we go. Huge welcome to everyone. If I did that and hit that again, it's going to post like an individual post. But watch what happens if I post immediately following this post. Now there's no username or profile picture. The reason why is because I posted these 2 posts back to back, and that's how I actually did our whole entire welcome up here with all the reaction roles and everything. Is I pre-wrote all of this out, I put it into a Word document, and then I just copied and pasted into here, and I posted it, copied and pasted the next one, posted it, copied and pasted the next one, posted it. Then I went back, and once you have these posted, you can go in and edit whatever you've written here. Now, another easy way to do this is if you wanted to, you could literally just put a period, hit enter, put a period, hit enter, do this like 4 times, and then you can go and edit each one of these posts. And because they're already posted at a specific time and date, if you go and edit that post, it's not going to add your profile picture back. So all you have to do is put a period, however many posts that you need, and then once they're posted, go and edit it, and you can copy and paste, or you can just write up something brand new. Either way you want to do it, it's going to make it look like all one giant post to anybody that's not able to edit these. So use the period method, type a period, hit enter, type another period, hit enter, and keep doing this for however many posts in a row you need without any more than 1 profile picture and username. So guys, tip number 6 is probably one of the biggest tips in this entire video. And if you don't know this, then your Discord could be at risk right now of being nuked. And what I mean by being nuked is your Discord server has a vulnerability, depending on what type of permissions you set up, where your Discord mods can delete mass amounts of people out of your Discord server. And this actually happened to us. It was a total accident. It wasn't on purpose, but one of our mods hit the wrong button and deleted 6,000 members out of our flock Discord. And this is something that it could happen to anybody. We didn't know that this was a thing until it happened to us, and I had to go and do a bunch of research and talk to the Discord team to figure out what was going on. So we're going to jump in. I'm going to show you how to prevent your Discord server from being nuked and what exact permissions you need to change so that your mods or other people don't have the ability to delete a whole bunch of people out of your server. Okay, so here we are back in our test Discord server, and if I right click on our server icon and I go to server settings and then go to roles, it's going to take us over to our Discord roles. And you should have in your Discord a Discord moderation role of some kind, right? Your mods or your moderators, however you want to say it. Let's just say that verified members are our Discord mods. So if I go and I hit edit on our verified members and I go to my permissions here, if we scroll down and we look at all the different permissions, you'll see that there's the ability to kick members and to ban members. Now, your Discord mods need the ability to kick and ban people out of your Discord, because if somebody's doing something wrong or against your rules, they need to be able to kick that person out or to ban that person if they won't stop doing that thing. But if you turn on the kick members Discord moderation setting, either under roles or under a channel specific role, so if you go into the channel and edit the roles there, either way you do it, if you give anybody this kick members option, guess what it also gives them? If we go back here and we look at our members right here, it gives them this little option right here called prune. And if you click prune, it's going to pop up. It's going to ask you, what do you want to do? Do you want to prune members from 7 days ago, more than 7 days ago, or more than 30 days ago, people who haven't been active in your server? And it says also include members with these roles, and they could go down and select any role from down here, and then they could click prune. And if they hit prune, it will actually delete a certain number of people from your channel that have been inactive for either more than 7 days or more than 30 days. Now, 7 days is not a long time. Somebody might have popped in your Discord 8 or 9 days ago, and then they went on a vacation and they're not back yet and they just haven't popped back in the Discord. Well, if you want to prune large amounts of people, this is the way to do it. But if you've got somebody who is not really being legit with your server, they want to mess your server up or just be a pain, if they go in here and they prune large amounts of people from your server, then once they hit this button, there's no going back. Those people, you can't get those people back unless they themselves find your server again or get the invite and come back into your Discord server. We had somebody accidentally do this when they were trying to ban a whole bunch of bots that had come in, and so they were trying to figure out a way to mass delete the bots, and they went in here and they didn't know what this was, and they pruned, and they wound up pruning 6,000 people out of our Discord server. So this is what I mean by getting your server nuked. If there's a lot of people in your server that have been inactive for more than 7 days and somebody prunes them, they're gone. They're gone. Now, right down here, it will say pruning will kick 0 members who have not been seen in 7 days and are not assigned to any roles. So I don't have anybody who in this test server that's been in here, but if I was to go and prune out of like our flock Discord, this number would be much higher. And if I was to prune those people, they'd be gone for good. Now, this can be a good feature to have for like a Discord admin, because if you want to clean up your Discord and get people that, joined your Discord a long time ago but aren't active anymore, and you really want it to be active members, you can use prune to do that. But the moment you give somebody that permission to kick people out of the server, pruning is actually a mass kick feature. So if anybody has that permission, they have this available right up here as well. So what you want to do is under your roles, you want to make sure that, let's say that verified members or moderators, whatever you have set as your moderators for your Discord, you want to make sure that under permissions, they do not have this kick members feature. Now you can turn on ban members, that's fine, that doesn't do anything negative like this does, but if you turn on kick members, they're going to have that ability, so make sure you know that on the front side. Now, if you want your moderators to be able to kick people still, but you don't want them to have the prune feature, then what you need to do is get a bot like DinoBot or YagPDB and allow people to kick through the bot. And if you set up the permissions within a bot like DinoBot for your moderators to be able to kick people, then they can type in a command in the Discord, and they can specifically kick an individual, but it won't give them the ability to prune members out of your actual members list. So the way around this is to use a bot. At some point, I really hope that Discord will separate these two features and make pruning a separate permission. But right now it's tied to kick members, and so it's a very dangerous role to give out to people if you don't 100% completely trust them. And honestly, it's probably just a smart idea. Like in our case, it was not a mod that was trying to do anything bad. They literally just did not know what the feature did, and they accidentally kicked out 6,000 people. So you want to make sure that this is turned off, and you want to use a bot to do all of your kicking from your moderation standpoint on your Discord server. Okay, so the next set of features I'm going to show you guys is actually how to bold text, how to underline text, italicize, and do a whole bunch of cool stuff within your Discord posts. And this is a very cool feature because Discord has something called Markdown text that they utilize that allows you to customize what you post in your Discord server. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so over here in our test category, you'll see that I've actually added down all the Markdown text that is available. So you can italics anything in your post, you can bold in italics, underline bold, and even underline bold with italics. You can also strike through text, but how do you make this happen? Well, I'm going to go up here and I'm going to edit this post, and you'll see exactly how we did it. There's actually different characters that you can put before and after whatever text you want that will make all the text between those two things whatever format you want. So for instance, if you want to italicize text, just put a star at the beginning of it and the end of whatever text or sentence that you have, even a paragraph. If you want to make it bold, you put 2 stars at the beginning and end. If you want to make it bold with italics, then you just add them together and put 3 stars. If you want to do underline text, then you put 2 underlines on the beginning and the end. If you want to do underline bold, it's 2 underlines with 2 stars. So again, you're just mixing the bold with the underline, and the underlines go before the 2 stars there. And then if you want to do underline bold with italics, then you do the 2 underlines and 3 stars, just like this one right here. And then the last one is strike through, which is these little squiggly lines. I can't remember what they're called, but those little squiggly lines, 2 at the beginning, 2 at the end, and that will allow you to strike through any text. And you'll notice that as I type, let's say I go down here and I want to strike through, let's say we're going to say something terrible like Pokemon is stupid, right? And then we put 2 more little Whoops. 2 more of those, and boom, you'll notice that it automatically underlines it. Now, another thing I can do is I can go in here and I can type in something like, and so is Pikachu. And see, it's all still marked through. So I don't believe this. I love Pokemon, but that's why we have it marked through. We did a strike through on it. So if you need to use something, anything that you do in here, if you edit anything that's already has these little characters at the beginning and the end with Markdown, then whatever you type in between, it's going to keep in that format. So bold is the best way to do headers. See, it's all bolded as I type, so I can actually see what it's going to look like as I'm doing it. So that's how you do it. This is the Markdown text right here. Take a good look, pause this if you need to come back and reference this, but I'll also leave a link down in the description showing you all the Markdown text from Discord's community forum. So check that out as well if you need a refresher. The tip number 8, you guys, is actually going back to something we talked about earlier when we were talking about the community settings for your Discord server, and that is membership screening. Now, guys, membership screening is crucial for your Discord server, even if you're brand new and you're just getting started, because if you're building a community, you want to set the proper expectations and standards for your community. So you need to have some rules. You need to have some guidelines. And the membership screening feature within Discord provides the perfect way to set those rules in the beginning so that when people join your Discord server, they know exactly what to expect and exactly how to behave within your server, and then they can agree to those rules before they have access. So again, we're going to jump back into Discord. We're going to take a look at it. Here we are within our Discord server, and we're going to right click on our server, go to server settings, and if you've already changed your server into a community server, once you click on server settings, you've got all these options, but we're going to scroll down and we're going to go to membership screening. We're going to click there, and there's an enable button right up here at the top and also a preview button. So as we type in our description and as we put in our rules down here, so for instance, you'll notice I already added be awesome, be kind, don't hate, all this kind of stuff. Once I get whatever rules I have added in here, and you can add up to, I believe, 16 different rules if you want them. You can also reorder them by dragging them around right here on the side. But once you get all your rules set in here, they also have suggestions down here. You hit save. And once you get all this done, you go up here, you hit preview, and now it's going to pop up and show you what other people see whenever they come into your server and they want to talk for the first time. So it's going to ask them, in this case, to verify their email, read through the rules, and once they read through the rules, they can click I have read and agree to the rules, hit submit, and now they have access to your server. If they don't agree to your rules, they can't post anything in your server. They can't send DMs to anybody. So they can only see, your channels and that sort of thing. So get this all set up, you guys. This is a huge benefit because this is going to not only allow people to know what you expect on the front side and avoid a bunch of extra moderation stuff, but also this will prevent a bunch of extra bots from coming in and spamming in your channels, because they're all going to have to verify emails and then they're going to have to go in and agree to the rules. So this is a good way to kind of screen and prevent some of that stuff from happening. Once you get it all set up, make sure you hit enabled, and then once you're enabled, you're good to go. So tip number 9 is that you can actually make money through your Discord server. Now, Discord doesn't have any monetization features currently or anything like that, but NordVPN is teaming up with us to let you guys know about the NordVPN Discord Partner Program. Now, if you don't know what NordVPN is, it's basically one of the top VPNs in the world with over 15 million users that has the ability to take your information and encrypt it and basically make it safe as it goes across the internet so that you don't have scammers, hackers, and all these other different malicious activities that go on the internet messing with your data. So NordVPN offers some awesome services that you can utilize to basically encrypt all your data, stay safe online, and you can offer this service to your community within Discord through the NordVPN Discord Partner Program. So if you're a server owner, you can sign up today. They have a form you fill out, and once you fill out that form, you can become a part of the program. So let me jump over here and show you their website. So go to nordvpn.com/discord. It will bring you right to here. And you can either sign up to become a partner, or you can log in from here if you're already signed up with NordVPN. But through here, you can actually get yourself affiliate links to utilize within your Discord server, and you can offer your community NordVPN to help keep them safe online and to get great discounts and awesome deals. So NordVPN, of course, is a trusted brand. You will get a dedicated account manager through this partnership program with NordVPN. You can do product giveaways. They'll actually allow you to give away NordVPN memberships to your community. And then there's also very generous commissions. So if anybody signs up for NordVPN through your Discord server, you get a kickback on that. So this is an awesome way to make a little bit of money through your Discord while providing your community with an awesome service. And if you go down here, you can actually see when people sign up, what percentage they will give you as a bonus for people that sign up for NordVPN through your server. And this is a really, really cool new feature that NordVPN has added. They reached out to me. Huge thank you to NordVPN for sponsoring this video, but also giving us a cool offer like this so that server owners with our Discord and our community, we can give people this option. And if they want a VPN, they can sign up and also help support your community at the same time. So guys, hack number 10, which is our final hack for this Discord video, is how to make sure you've set up your roles the right way and that everything is working properly. Let's jump into Discord. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So guys, to show you what I'm talking about as far as making sure your roles are set up properly, I'm actually going to take us over to our Flock Discord server because we have a bunch more roles in there. And I'm going to right click on our server. I'm going to go down to server settings, and then I'm going to go to roles, and you'll notice that we have all of these roles set up. And I want to make sure that the proper roles see the proper things and they don't see the things they're not supposed to see. So in our case, we have a role, for instance, like flock members, which is kind of our primary role. Anybody that comes into the server can become a flock member. Once they become a flock member, they can see a lot of the, our standard channels in our server. But we have another role called the High Flyers Club, which has a lot less people within that role. These are all people that are subscribers on my Twitch channel that are also members of our Discord. And we have special things set up within our Discord that only High Flyers Club members have access to. Okay, so once you select whatever role it is that you're wanting to look at, in this case, we want to look at the flock members role. Then we're going to go over here, check all of our permissions, make sure that we think we have them set properly. And then in order to check to make sure that the flock members can't see what they're not supposed to see, I'm going to click on these three little dots and hit View Server as Role. Now, once I click on that, I'm going to be looking at this Discord server from the perspective of somebody who only has the flock selected as their role. Now, if I go down here, I'll look down and see that only the flock is selected. I can also select, I can deselect the flock here, and I can go up and select a different one if I want to. So we're going to keep the flock selected. We're looking at the server with just the flock eyes, and you'll notice I can still see the High Flyers Club, but that's because I have the High Flyers Club set to where it can be viewed by people on our server, but if they click on it, they can't see what's inside that channel unless they become a member of the High Flyers Club. So if I want to make sure that the flock members can't see this, then I've come in here, I've clicked on it, I've hit View Server As, and look, nothing shows up. So we're good there. Flock members are all right. But what about the High Flyers Club members? I want to check to make sure that they can see what's in here. So I'm going to go to Select Roles. I'm going to deselect the flock member role, and I'm going to select the High Flyers Club. And boom, it all shows up, and now I can see what's posted in the High Flyers Club because I have the right role and my permissions are set up correctly. So anytime that you need to check to see what people can and can't see and make sure your roles are set up properly, once you go through and set up those roles, then you come in here through that View Server as Role, and you can look at any of your servers, any of your channels, any of your voice comms, anything like that, and make sure that people can't do anything that they're not supposed to do. So for instance, like in the welcome section, I don't want anybody to be able to post something in here, and it says right down here, you do not have permission to send messages in this channel, which means that a flock member doesn't have the permissions to post anything in here, so we're good, right? If I want to check another role that should have permissions, then I just switch to that role and we're good to go. So that's how you do it. This makes life so much easier, you guys, if you are trying to figure out all of your settings originally. There's a lot of permissions within Discord, and I've got a whole entire video that I'll pop at the top of this video that will show you how to set up your permissions within Discord. But doing this, once you get those permissions set up, will make things so much smoother, and you won't have to create a test server and then double do all the work and then go in there and see what it looks like and then go back into your server. You can now do it all within the same server. It is such an awesome feature. Guys, there you have it. These are my 10 Discord hacks that everybody needs to know for their Discord server. If you did know all of these things, let me know in the comments, or if some of these things were new to you, tell me what those things were as well. Let me know what was the most helpful. I really, really appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully this will take your Discord server to that next level and help make life a little bit easier. If you like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button to help get this video out to as many people as possible. And of course, if you like this channel, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to know when videos like this go live. I am a Twitch streamer over on Twitch at twitch.tv/EagleGarrett. So if you guys want to come hang out, come over and ask questions or just chill with us in the chat, we'd love to have you. And then also jump into our Discord channel at discord.gg/flock. We would love to have you in the community. Over 21,000 people in there right now and counting. So jump on in there and join up an awesome Discord server. Also, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all that kind of good stuff. So guys, check that out as well. All the links for everything that we talked about in this video are down in the description. If you got any questions, leave that down in the comments as well. But with that being said, guys, rock on, peace out, God bless, and last but not least, Team SWAT. This is my game right here.
5, 4, 3.
Halo Infinite. How was Halo Infinite playtest? Was it pretty good?
Aim for the head. First blood. Gain the lead.
Oh my gosh!
Kill.
Triple kill right out of the gates with the first blood. Bro,